Now, where are you?
Hey.
Do you know where you are?
Yeah.
Northern California. Mystery spot. And who's this lady? And who are you? Camera shy, I suppose.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 7 at 11:25. Take your class tour because I'm behind the block on the agenda side. We'll go to.
My name is Tanner. I will be your tour guide today on our journey through the mysterious. Alright, so how is everybody doing today?
Good.
It's great to hear, guys. Everyone's doing good. I'm doing great, right? Thanks. Just messing around, guys, right? But I'm gonna go and ask: has anybody ever been here before to the mystery spot? Any returners here today? We got one, yeah. Anyone else? One, yeah. Perfect. We'll start with you then. When was the last time you came here? 5 years ago. 5 years ago? Sounds pretty good. Pretty good. 20 years ago? Sounds pretty good as well. All right, let's give that some thought. All right. So, looking around here. 5 years, probably not a lot has changed. It should be relatively about the same. But 20 years, right? Looking around in that much time, I can definitely say it's exactly the same. But for everyone else, if you have never been here before, you will need to start preparing yourselves. Because you're all about to have your minds blown on the journey of a lifetime. Right. So we're going to start off with just some history behind the mystery, you guys. So the mystery spot. This whole place that we're in right now was first discovered in 1939 by a man named George Brady. And now Mr. Brady was a businessman. He was simply trying to buy this large flat area to build him and his wife a summer home. The lumber company selling him the property was only going to do that on one condition. If he also purchased this large hillside up along with it. Now the main reason they were trying to sell him this hillside was because every building they had built up there, under mysterious circumstances, broke off their foundations and just crumbled right back up. Right, a little bit of a gap here. Have you two swap around one more time. So sir, almost as tall as she is. Right? Congratulations again. That's really sweet. Now again, young lady, don't worry about that height loss. Just give that a couple weeks.
See how difficult it is? Oh my God!
Right?
That was a good workout.
Oh yeah.
If anyone thought it wasn't that bad, you get the
No, you're not trying.
But if y'all look back down that hill there,
Wait, they're wrong.
those are all letting you know. I'm gonna go just kind of stand up in front of the cabin. As I'm doing so, I'm probably gonna get some of you folks looking at me a bit different now. That's gonna go take the pictures and I'm handsome. I'm leaning at about 11 degrees, right? This scene is very dramatic, and I can probably tell, right? It is being helped though because I have this cabin here, right? It is tilting in the opposite direction. Now that creates what is known as an opposing angle. You can probably figure out what that means, right? The angle behind me is going the opposite direction, so it is gonna look like I'm leaning more. Which is one possibility. The second possibility is that I do work here. I'm known as a trained leaning professional. I guess this patch here, they'll just hand these out. You have to buy them from the gift store. So if y'all point your feet on downhill. If y'all point your feet downhill just like this, we're all going to be leaning the exact same amount. When you look at your toes, they're a little bit farther up front, maybe about 2 inches, right? If you relax your body weight though, you're going to feel it all slowly drifting on your heels. Unlike a regular hill, where it either stays pretty balanced or it goes towards your toes. But you can try this time, guys. Point your feet on the other way. We're going to vanish from you. You can stick your hands up behind you like this, and you can lean a bit farther forward, and it will appear it all becomes smooth criminals. A couple Michael Jackson fans. Michael Jackson is my favorite underground artist. Underground? this cabin right here. This cabin wasn't built exactly like this. Sorry, Mr. Prather, not exactly, I'm sure the carpenter, how great of a carpenter he was, but he did build this cabin 20 feet up this hill on a pretty much flat level surface. Like the lumber company warned him, his cabin soon after broke from its foundation and slid down the hill. As it came to this exact point, it just all of a sudden stopped. What could have caused that to happen?
The tree behind you.
Excellent. There's two huge trees leaning up against the cabin, right? That's a very great guess, right? Look at how obvious it is. But this land here, again, was purchased from a lumber company. What do? Cut down trees. When we first purchased this property here, almost all the trees that we're looking at, they didn't exist. There was only a handful left, right? Like you see at the beginning, they were left by the lumber company. You can see how big those two trees are. These two, on the other hand, are about 35 to 45 years old. While the cabin itself was built back in 1942. Right? How old does that make it? Alright, there you go. 74. You were just one off, right? The two trees, right, they didn't exist for 30 years. I mean, at some point, the cabin stopped here, right, and then 30 years later, these two trees were up there. So let's think about that. How could a building that's sliding on a mountain just get stopped? All the way up here, big or heavy to stop, right? Don't worry, you won't fall. Mystery spot for the house. As the cabin slid down, it passed over what is known as the exact center. Right? As it passed over the exact center, the forces started to push against it, causing it to slow down until it came to about a full and complete stop, or something. Would you say it's in the middle? It is, right? Sure, let's flip it around. Yeah, it's still in the middle. Can you tell one where it's at? In the middle? Yeah? We know that, right? You think of application we use for. We think around object like a billiard ball. You place a billiard ball on a level, flat surface. What are you all going to assume is going to happen? It's going to stay there. Ooh, wow. It's a flat board, right? So we do have two options. We can push this ball so hard that it falls off the inside end, or just lightly enough that it stops somewhere in the center. So let's give it a try. Shut the front door. Right? Let's try this again. Roll this ball down, we'll see it rolls on the board. It stops, and it just rolls itself right back up. Now, do you believe it is the forces in the mystery spot that causes it? The same forces I was talking about on the sill here. But as people see this, they think I could have just rigged this in a couple of ways. Just right here. I could have rigged at least the board itself. I could have cut that track it's on in the shape of a V. So as the ball rolls on the board, the track would get narrower, never obviously causing the ball to roll to the wider end. So from the board around. Roll it on again. Stops, rolls itself back off once more. Again, meaning it is not the board doing this, but it could just be the ball itself. I could have rigged this ball here with a magnet, a motor. There could be a tiny person running really fast inside the button. What I can't do that wrong with is somebody have brought it with me here. I have a water ball here. They can't necessarily rig water. You can't tie a string in the water. You can't magnetize a water ball. So it will sit there. Or the board. Okay guys, all this water just comes pouring right off the center. None really makes its way off the other side of that board. As it all comes out, we can just check it out and we'll see, right? This smells really weird though. That's vodka. I'm just kidding. Let's give the board of mystery a round of applause. We can bring right down here into that corner. Alright. We got some more space on that far wall here. You guys can try to lean up against that. We can try to bring you down a little bit farther here. Excellent. The full 17 degrees, right guys? As it comes to life right here, you'll see I'm standing on the corner table just like a Life magazine picture. If you guys, when you're up here, you can try this out for yourselves, imitate anyone you want to. All the time people try to go for like, you know, like Superman, right? Like Spider-Man, or maybe like a Rose from Titanic. But when you're up here, I would definitely not jump off, right? Because if you jump off the table, you could slide underneath, you'll just disappear forever. But, you go and stay in this room, take your photos, you're more than welcome to right now. If you want to see some more demonstrations, though, that will be happening in that next room right now.
Everybody's like that, not just over that bench.
Is there something on the
Pretty easy to hold up, not a whole lot of force needed for this. Push it back in the opposite direction. What you're going to feel is that it becomes about twice as hard to push up. Like almost double the force is needed to try to get this up. Right? Let it swing naturally. Hits the corner, perfectly swings all the way back out, stops short as it swings out, and swings all the way back in. Alright, so you can try it out yourself, going to see what's really going on with your measure. But the last thing we're all going to see here is Asian surface lift. What you're going to do is going to keep your, point your feet downhill, get your footing really wide, bend your knees, keep your back straight. You got your head through the main. You can go right down as far as you want, right? And you can just come all the way back up. I'll try it out, right? We're going to get a 2-minute warning before we hang out to that side round. So go for it. Have your free time. I'll be back up here in a couple minutes. Let's squeeze it.
Want me to go back?
Your flip-flops slip down.
Wait, that's as far as I'll go back. You want me to do it again?
Yeah, because they keep out blurry.
Oh my God.
Well, then did it go back?
Do that table.
Am I doing anything? Sorry.
Yep, you definitely are.
Sa video ko yung pangit kaya
Did you guys get it? Because I need to come down. I'm getting it.
Ikaw na po din siya. Masipin din siya.
Understand that? Okay. Right over there.
Alright, everybody, about a minute left. Last pictures. Did anybody get kind of dizzy?
Yeah.
So, what makes you dizzy inside this cabin? It doesn't have to do with many mysteries or gravity or anything like that. What makes you so dizzy comes from mainly the cabin itself. So you now look at the inside of this building, except for this one corner right here, the whole floor of the cabin is completely flat, right? The walls are at right angles to that flat floor, and the ceiling is symmetrical to those right angles. So what's happening here is that your brain is seeing what it thinks looks like a normal building, but obviously it's completely tilted. So that's just going to mess with what your brain is seeing and what your body's feeling. So that's messing up kind of your perception, right? Kind of your balance a little bit. But at that same time, this lean, right, about 17 degrees, this is slowly starting to develop. So all the fluids in your head are drifting off to one side. Right? So you're walking through the cabin, your brain has no idea what it's looking at, and then all of a sudden, your balance is completely thrown off. For most people, that's all they had that keeps them upright. For them, we felt kind of bad for them. We had to put this little bench out here. They can come out of the cabin, have a little seat, feel better, talk about it. Leave anything here for long enough, it's going to show a couple strange properties. Place this right here. How does that look to everyone? Right? If you look at it, slightly off to the left. Right? So that's going to mean that side's a little bit higher up, this side's a little bit lower down. Let's roll a ball to this side. That ball is going to roll downhill, right? This is the most normal thing we have here in the mystery. So, with the ball rolling downhill, right, you're pretty straightforward. If I stand on this side, this is a ball, this is me standing on the lower side, I'm going to walk up to the higher side, right? What do you guys notice as I'm walking up? This could be causing an optical illusion. Because if you look right here, I walk to the lower side, it goes below my head, looks like I'm taller. Walk to the higher side, it goes above my head, looks like I'm shorter. Now, though this is a very great observation, this roof-line theory can be proved wrong with the help of someone about 6 foot. What do you think about that height? Anyone that wants to volunteer? 6'2". Anyone help us out? That's all you gotta do is just stand here. No problem, sir. All you gotta do is just stand here. Just try to ignore that there. We're gonna have you, sir, on the very end. You, sir, here. Have you two swap around for us. We're gonna have you, sir, here, and now you miss on that end, swap around, right? And then you miss in the middle, like the easiest job.
Alright, does everybody notice?
What does everybody notice? Oops, careful. they're all about the same. More or less, right? They kind of evened out now, almost a straight line. Those two have walked uphill, lost a significant amount of height. These two have walked down right there, much taller. Right? But the real question is, do 5 agree you look about the same height?
You guys can see how we're doing.
That's very important here, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to disprove the roof line theory. So this roof line theory has to work in a very specific way. You need at least 2 people, one person that stands out here, one person that stands up here. This person gets to see the illusion, while this person gets to be the illusion. So while you are being the illusion, at no point in time could you possibly be standing up here and also be standing out here looking yourselves to see the illusion. If that's the only way that you can see it, then it's never going to be possible. It's just an impossible scenario that the roof line is there. So it's kind of weird when you see that. As they swap around, he walks uphill, loses some of his height, right? He comes down here though, he's our next NBA All-Star. The last part of this whole experiment, it's actually just a side effect. C5 are going to focus your attention along this wooden beam here. Just keep staring at that wooden beam. Relax yourselves. And as I count to 3, all of us here are going to slowly bend at the waist to roughly about 90. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go down here, guys, right? Let's give them all a round of applause. Y'all did a great job. Come on, guys. You guys can fill in space. You guys can relax. So can anybody here guess the name that they came up for these blocks? Event that happened in 1989. What was it?
Loma Prieta.
Good, all right. Earthquake snapped these blocks directly down the center. Right. At that same time, it raised this side up by only 1/16 of an inch. And it doesn't sound like much. When we take 1/16 and you multiply it by the length of this block, it ends up to be about a 2-inch height. So from right here, we walk down and it loses about 2 inches. So this is shown much easier with the help of our final degree ball. Got 1 for 9 here, 2 for 9 here. One last volunteer. Go. So we're gonna see. Let's have you miss come over here. We'll have you. We'll have you, sir. So it's like, so you can turn around. You're gonna face these 2 things. You take like 1 step back, just on the end of your block. So 1 more step back. All right, perfect. So tell me, which one of these 2 is taller? So you're my scientist, right? Just watch my level. I'm gonna take my level out, place it by her head. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna slowly start to just raise it up. You can tell me to stop whenever you reach the very top. So try to tell me when to stop. That's about the top of her head over here. That looks good to you. They both swap around for us, right? She's gonna walk down and walk. She should lose about 2 inches, right? Yeah, good top science, right? That's pretty darn close to me. I'll give it to him, right? Pretty is right there. So let's see what happens. If she walked up the opposite side, she's going to grow by. Yes, so tell me scientist again when I've reached the very top. That's on top of her head. That looks good to you? How you here? Swap around one last time. So she's going to walk back up, and we will see. That is not 2 inches. From about the bridge of her nose right to the top of her head. This is an 8-inch level. That's about halfway, right? This 8 inches, right? That's 4 inches right there. 2 subtracted by 4, obviously that's a 2-inch height bonus. Congratulations. You're both 2 inches taller. You go, I'm a scientist. Just give them a round of applause. It's no big deal.
Babe, you want to go for a swim?
No.
Janelle, you want to go for a swim? Where are you at?
Where are we? Capitola?
Capitola.
Capitola.
After a full belly. Now we just have to sit around and let the belly take care of itself. Before it's abused some more with some ice cream.
No more ice cream.
After that, dessert.
You did? Did you find Joe?
Don't show me the hand.
Yeah, well, it's at the restaurant.
Because we ended up going to a place ranch. We went to the co-op and then we got to this cold food. So we went back to we should be getting tanned.
You should be what? Getting tanned?
Our legs are so wide. Come on, let's walk.
Janelle, where are you? Katie, do you know where you are?
Nope, I've been kidnapped.
This is Capitola, California. Capitola by the sea.
Oh, I love that song.
We need 2 bartenders and a waitress and a manager. Me and Bridget, yeah. 2 of the waitresses came from the Point over there, the old, the Point.
Babe, watch this, watch this, watch this.